I didn't tell you last week how the red pepper flakes in your coffee experiment went, because the Tim Hortons said that they were going to start doing buffalo sauce flavored lattes.
By the way, craved buffalo wings all weekend.
As a result of talking about that?
Yeah, had them Saturday afternoon because I couldn't get them out of my mind. And
they did not disappoint?
No, they didn't, because I was craving them. It was very good.
So I put red pepper flakes.
You did this.
As I was getting ready to leave on Friday. I put red pepper flakes in my last cup of coffee, and I was drinking it. And
like the same pepper flakes you put on a pizza?
Pizza, yeah. And it was surprisingly well. Now, I didn't put like a whole packet of them. I literally took like maybe...
Like a pinch?
A pinch. 5 to 6 pepper flakes and put them in my coffee. And then I let the coffee brew on top of the pepper flakes because we use a Keurig. It would be interesting to use a drip coffee and put the pepper flakes into the coffee mixture to see how it comes out, because that's how it brews. You know, it brews, you pour the hot water over the coffee. And then if there was some pepper flakes in there, but also...
I've done that with cinnamon. It's really good.
You put cinnamon in your coffee?
You put it over the grounds, and then you brew it.
Right.
And it's freaking awesome.
Really?
It's like Christmas.
So the same thing with the pepper flakes. The only thing
I got it from 2.5 Men, the Charlie Sheen show. They used to do that on their show.
Maybe you should do it with cayenne, though, if you want to spice up your coffee.
Who wants to drink like spicy hot coffee?
It was surprisingly good, because this is what I'll do is I'll get distracted and I'll let my coffee sit, and it'll cool down, and it doesn't have as much kick when it cools down.
Yeah, that's true.
But because of the spiciness of the coffee that I had on Friday, it was cooler coffee, yet it still had this kick to it because of the spiciness. It like brought up the temperature of it, I guess psychologically, for lack of a better description. It was surprisingly good. It wasn't like overwhelmingly spicy.
Right.
And I did that on purpose because I didn't want to, have it be gross and not drink it at all.
I've had jalapenos in my margaritas before, and it's kind of cool. Like, it gives it a little kick.
Yeah.
And I really like that.
It raises
But jalapenos seem like those flavors go well.
So I think this buffalo sauce flavored latte might do okay.
But it's the vinegar part of the buffalo sauce.
That's pretty disgusting.
That's got me kind of going, what the hell are they thinking?
I mean, I actually am going to move towards trying to figure out fun ways to
spruce up your coffee,
incorporate spice into my coffee now, but heat. Get a little bit of heat going in that thing. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like, why not just add some hot sauce?
One of my favorite things to eat with coffee is almonds, because it tastes like when you have the. Do you ever have the coffee ice cream with the almonds in it, like the mocha almond fudge?
That is really, really weird.
So I eat a handful of almonds, and then you drink coffee, and it tastes like that ice cream.
Do you have any
mocha
almonds?
Almond fudge? Yeah.
I'm going to try this.
Is your hands clean?
Yeah, they're fine.
Here, I'll just...
I do have long sleeves today, though. No, here.
Oh, God. All right, fine. You just keep those. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, take a few. Yeah.
I don't want to contaminate your almonds.
Thank you for not doing that. I don't want to have diarrhea. So throw those in your mouth, and then take a swish of coffee. I'm telling you, but you gotta really kind of chew it up a little bit. You drank the coffee too soon. You almost want to swallow the coffee, and then that's when you take it. But you put it together, it tastes pretty good. It's a pretty good combination. I know you can't say anything because you got a mouthful of almonds and coffee, but
it's not bad.
Yeah, do it a couple times and see what you think. Oh, God. It's Monday. That kid will be in here later, and he sits in your seat. So
what?
Well, I noticed you put the almonds right on the counter.
Yeah,
think of what's been on that counter.
I have kids. I'm immune to anything that these.
Your immune system is in high.
That's not a bad.
High gear.
That's not a bad combination.
Yeah, see the almonds in the coffee. That's very good.
You know what?
I'm going to have to try the pepper flakes now.
This is so disturbing. But you know what I like to do? I don't know if anybody else in the world does this. 543-3693. What unusual food flavor combinations do you?
Could it be called a pairing?
Do you like? Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
we live in wine country.
What unusual food or flavor pairings do you like?
Like the guy that called in with the peanut butter and the pepperoncinis?
Yeah, that guy. But that guy,
he loves. What do you do?
He was high, but
when he gets high,
when he gets high, he fires up the old
wheat bread, pepperoncinis, and ranch dressing.
Oh, not peanut butter. Sorry.
No, wheat bread.
Glad you had that ranch
pepperoncinis and ranch dressing. I take Ritz crackers. They got to be Ritz crackers. I put them in my mouth. I put one in my mouth, and I'll take a drink of apple juice. And then
I hate it. I don't like apple juice.
And
then
I'll crunch down on the
cider.
What kind of Washingtonian are you? Come on.
I like cider. I don't like juice. Too sweet.
I'll take a drink of apple juice and then
saltine.
No, not a saltine. It's got to be a Ritz cracker.
Oh, a Ritz cracker. Yeah,
the buttery goodness of a Ritz cracker with the salt on top of it is really tasty. It really is. It really is. And then you crunch down on it, and it's almost like an apple pie, if you will, like a poor man's quick. I believe everybody has a weird pairing. Your weird pairing, obviously, is almonds and coffee. Okay, that is an odd pairing.
Why? You know they have almond syrup they put in coffee.
No,
right?
I know, but
I'm sure I could be much more strange than that.
Odd to take almonds. Like if anybody saw you sitting down to enjoy your almonds and coffee,
that might be weird.
A bit weird. If anybody saw me putting a Ritz cracker in my mouth, and then I like hide this from my family. Okay, I do this in shame.
I think you look at with your kids as an excuse to be a kid again and eat like a kid, because nobody drinks apple juice when you're an adult.
But I don't want my kids. I like apple juice. I've always liked.
I know,
juice.
but what adult drinks apple juice?
I do. I've always drank apple juice. I love apple juice. It's the best juice. The best juice money can buy is apple juice.
We had to go to this daycare when I was in grade school, and they always gave us apple juice. I'm like, no, thank you. I'll just drink water.
Apple juice is my jam.
Gross.
It's also my daughter's jam. So I'm pretty lucky in that.
Are you an applesauce fan too?
Respect.
Do you like applesauce?
No.
I like to eat apples, but not
no. I just like the juice.
Not unless it's got alcohol in it.
Well, yuck. What alcohol are you going to mix with apple juice?
No, apple cider.
Oh. So
fermented apple juice.
I take the apple juice and I eat the Ritz crackers, and it tastes like a little apple pie. This is something I don't do in front of other people. Because people be like, "What? I don't want to have to answer the questions." It's like the Trump voter, like everybody thought Hillary Clinton was going to win, and then all of a sudden Trump won, and people are like, "Where do all these Trump voters come from?" They're like, "We don't want to answer your questions. We're not going to tell you." I'm like a Trump voter when it comes to my Ritz crackers and my apple
and then you ambush.
But I probably eat Ritz crackers and apple juice. I would say 3 to 4 times a week.
I got to try it.
It's my treat.
I mean, I haven't seen. I'm not even around. We don't buy Ritz crackers at my house. I'm a saltines guy, but I think you got to have the Ritz because of the butter, right?
Well,
the saltines doesn't taste the same.
It tastes better. It just tastes better. I've tried it with saltines. It's not the same.
What's your odd, weird pairing that people think it's silly that you do, but you really like it? 543-3693. You can also text on that line if you don't have time to chat. We got Becca on the line. Go ahead.
When I was a kid, my mom would make us peanut butter and bacon sandwiches.
Yummy.
And, it was so amazing. So amazing. And then when I got older, I added a little banana, like Elvis style.
Yes.
And it was pure magic. Magic.
Somebody wrote in as a kid, their mom, instead of using honey with the peanut butter, which I was never a fan of when I was a kid. I didn't like honey. I wanted jam. I wanted raspberry, strawberry jam. But they would put syrup on their peanut butter and syrup sandwich, which I don't.
Genius.
Have you ever done it on a waffle?
But with bacon, that would
like
be
an
amazing.
Eggo waffle. You put the peanut butter on, and then you put the syrup. I'm telling you, it's. I've been doing it since I was 10 years old.
You add. Okay, listen to this. I think we're coming together here as a collective on the chef front. You take an Eggo waffle, you put the peanut butter, you put the syrup on it, and then you do what your mom did to you with the peanut butter and bacon sandwich. You put bacon on that, and then you make it into a waffle sandwich? That's amazing.
And bananas.
And bananas. Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Maybe. That might be.
I might do this in stages. I'm definitely going to try the bacon.
Yes.
So you get two Eggo waffles. You put peanut butter on both sides, syrup, bacon,
a little bit of syrup, and then a little bit of bacon in there,
and then put the top on there, and you got a sandwich.
And maybe banana if you want to go Elvis
and then
style.
If you want to top it with some bananas.
And it's healthy too. Bananas are healthy.
A lot of sugar though.
Nothing else is healthy in that sandwich.
Syrup and
yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Thank you.
That's a power breakfast sandwich right there. Eat one of those before you run a marathon.
Yeah, I mean, you think about the maple bacon bar, the donut they make.
Yeah.
But now you just add a little peanut butter in that mix.
Instead of the maple, you got the peanut butter and the. I think that might be the route to go.
Thank you. That was Kevin, by the way, that wrote in 543-3693 to text on the 805 text line. Hi, go ahead.
Liverwurst and ketchup.
I've never even had liverwurst.
Ooh.
Okay.
My grandma used to make it for me. It's pretty good.
Ooh.
What is liverwurst? It's liver, right?
I don't know. It comes in. It looks like sausage when you get it, but it's real, real soft.
A real soft sausage. Sounds real appetizing. All right. Thanks for the call. That's liverwurst. I guess we could, but I'm sure it's liver, and then they make it into a sausage.
Micah just wrote in. He's on the text line, 805 beer text line. He said, "It sounds gross. Sounds super gross, but I kind of want to try." Are you a root beer float person?
Not really.
Okay. He makes a Dr. Pepper and pistachio ice cream float.
Oh, okay.
He says it's the most amazing thing that you'll ever eat. That's a weird combination. Like, where do you stumble across that? You got to be high.
Talking about odd pairings, Sean is on the line, and we're just things that you put together, as far as, like Jeff says, he likes to drink apple juice while he eats Ritz crackers.
Yeah, exactly. Take the Ritz cracker, put it in your mouth, then take the drink of. It's very important that you do it right. Okay, it's not.
You got to do the Ritz cracker first.
It's almost. Have you ever taken a bite of cookie and then followed it down with some milk, but the cookie's still in your mouth?
Yeah, it's like soaking a cookie.
Same thing with the Ritz cracker. The Ritz cracker has to be in your mouth. Then you take the drink of apple juice. You let the apple juice come over the Ritz cracker. Then you chew the Ritz cracker up in your mouth with the apple juice still in your mouth, and then swallow it down. And it tastes like
poor man's apple pie. That's what you should call it.
Quick apple pie.
This is Sean. Hey, Sean.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, man.
So I recently just moved back to the Central Coast from East Texas, and while I was there, our neighbor would actually make Kool-Aid pickles.
Kool-Aid pickles?
She would buy a big jar of pickles, like Costco size, and put a bunch of Kool-Aid packets in there and let them do their thing. And it was the weirdest, tastiest thing I've probably ever had.
So you would have a cherry-flavored pickle if you used cherry Kool-Aid.
But you got the dill already in there, right? You got the vinegar that's already in there. So it's almost kind of like a sweet and sour. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I guess apparently the best flavored ones are cherry and grape.
Now, when she did it, did she use the Kool-Aid packets that come with sugar or the Kool-Aid packets that don't come with sugar?
The ones that don't come with sugar, and she'd add the sugar.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, so you can.
So she would basically make it like a pitcher Kool-Aid, but full of pickles, and use the pickle juice instead of water.
Gosh, I thought we were off to a great start when Matt Cross came in here and told me how to pickle eggs really cheap. You just, after you eat all your pepperoncinis, you drop your eggs in there and you pickle them.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's pickled.
This is something I'm going to have to try.
And put pickled beet juice in there, too. For your pickled egg.
I don't know if I can.
That's the ticket.
Okay.
All right, man. You sound like you're well trained. Thank you, Sean. We appreciate it. Wow,
Kool-Aid pickles.
Kool-Aid. So you're eating pickles that are also saturated with Kool-Aid.
How come these savvy hip joints that we eat at around here that like to do weird things all the time? How come nobody's?
This is a little straight out the trailer.
No, it's not.
No, this is straight out the trailer.
This is gourmet pickles.
This is a little straight out the trailer. We got a guy here that says he's got a poor man's root beer float. What's the deal?
Like when you go out to a restaurant and you get a root beer, if they have real cream on the table, you put a little bit of the cream in there.
Yuck.
It's just like root beer float.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, it totally makes sense.
My grandma taught me this when I was probably like 5 years old at Bob's Big Boy. Like I remember everything about it.
So if they have those little creamers in a cup that you peel the lid off of, that would work.
No, it's got to be real cream. So like if they have or like half and half, if it's in the little cup, like the metal cup, like a diner usually has.
Sure, yeah. You can't use powder creamer?
No.
I wouldn't use the powder. But
now it's
cool if you pour it down the side, you can like watch it mix in. It's kind of like the old like brain hemorrhage shot, if you know what that is.
Yeah, no. We have, I think there's a root beer out in the refrigerator. We have those Land O'Lakes mini moos in our coffee stash. Mm-hmm. Would that work?
Maybe. I don't know. I just remember like it had to be real cream, like heavy whipping cream, or even half and half would sometimes work.
Okay.
Give it a shot. All right, thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, that's actually, see, I like that right there. That's like a root beer float hack. You just use the creamer for the coffee.
I have a friend that's really poor, or not really poor. He chooses to live his life of little means. And we went to a restaurant once, and he didn't order anything, of course, because he didn't want to spend money on food. And he ordered a water with extra lemon. And I seriously sat there and watched him make lemonade at the table. He took all the sugar packets, dumped all the sugar packets into this water with lemon, and he mashed it up with a knife.
How much was the lemonade? Like $2-3?
Yeah, it's cheap. And he made his own. When he was done, I was like, "Look, can I have a drink of that? I want to see what it ended up tasting like." It tasted exactly like lemonade.
Gosh, yeah. Well, people that are cheap, I guess they find their way. I mean, that just seems like a lot of work. That's a no-brainer because that's how you make lemonade. Is you squeeze lemons, water, and sugar. I'm seeing
But
stuff
to make it at the table is a little brazen.
Peanut butter and
Especially
cream cheese sandwiches. Yeah. Chocolate milk and French onion dip with chips. Like, I love chocolate milk with anything, and you used to give me a hard time because I'd eat bean and cheese burritos from the gas station and drink chocolate milk with them, or chicken fingers, or pizza.
Chocolate milk
goes
just
with
like
everything.
chocolate milk.
Oh,
is what you're saying.
Anything salty, chocolate milk is going to go great with because you get that sweet and then
Popcorn
you
and
get that
chocolate
salt.
milk?
Popcorn and chocolate milk. Oh yeah, especially if it's extra salty and buttery. Yeah, I don't know if you can go bad with chocolate milk. To be honest with you, it might be my favorite beverage that I rarely drink.
And you can
anymore.
mix it with anything.
Yeah. Hi, go ahead.
It's like vodka.
Good morning, fellas. How you doing today?
Good
We're doing
morning.
great. What do you got?
I do one with my kids when they were little. You take a half of an English muffin, and you make your tuna fish however you like it. You put it on there, and you put a slice of cheddar cheese on top. I make about 30. Put them on a cookie sheet, put them in the oven, cook them up, and then you have that with a glass of chocolate milk.
Yeah. Well, that's just a tuna melt, right? I mean, that's actually, that sounds
that's
great.
a really good way to make tuna.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
I don't think you're too odd by doing that.
And then the chocolate milk.
That's how people perfect tuna. Tuna is such a throwaway lunch meat. People are like, just give me a tuna sandwich. But you can really perfect tuna like that gentleman does by putting it on an English muffin, putting a little cheese, melting a little cheese over it, and eating it open face. That's how you do tuna.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.